Hi there, we're here at the European SharePoint Conference in Dublin, Ireland.
Well, it's not just the European SharePoint Conference now, it's a longer title that rolls off the tongue. It's the European SharePoint Office 365 and Azure Conference.
Oh, they had Office 365 in Azure.
Yeah, it's like the name on it. Yeah, so I mean, it's just, they had to pack everything in.
Right,
so.
right. There's a lot of things happening in Office 365 now, not just SharePoint.
Well, this is Christian Buckley with Cloud Talk, and I'm here with
Scott Restivo with Crow-Canyon Software.
And Scott and I, there's like both Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area guys, so that's why I think it was the initial connection was, it's like, hey, I grew up right next to Crow Canyon.
That's right, Crow Canyon Road in San Ramon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how's the event been for you so far?
Oh, very good. We're meeting a lot of our European customers. We have a sheet here we did of our customers. You see we're spread all over Europe. And this is just a small sample of them. We have many others that aren't listed here.
Yep.
And we just want to impress that
is.
Yeah, it's not just a placemat for your dinner.
For dinner, I know. Yeah.
I may use it for that later, but it shows that we've got across the whole Europe. And we've been around long enough that we've attracted a large number of customers, and it keeps growing. We just got somebody in Italy, we're talking to people in Romania, so it's
Are you guys doing events? I mean, is this your first ESPC? Or?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we do a lot of events in the United States.
Yep.
We have many customers there, of course. We meet them with the growing base of Europe, it makes sense to come here.
Yep.
And meet the people in person. And we just met, in fact, somebody just came by from one of our customers who lives here. And at least two of the customers who live here come by and speak with us. So now we see them in person, talk to them, know what their concerns are, what they're looking for, and what they're getting out of this conference. So it's really helped build the relation.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
So why don't you share with the audience your primary solutions? What do you guys do? Tell us about yourself.
Sure. We've been building applications for SharePoint and Office 365 ever since it came out. SharePoint 2007, 2010, 2013, Office 365, SharePoint 2016. They cover a range of vital, critical business applications such as help desk, asset management, customer support, facility tracking, contact tracking, employee requests, any kind of request system that's being done currently inside of, say, email or spreadsheets or paper or other legacy systems. They can move into SharePoint and Office 365 and be able to do it with a single sign-on, all part of the same ecosystem, the same administration tools, and they can start with one application and grow to others and make it all part of the same kind of style. And that brings the user adoption of Office 365 and SharePoint much higher. Because now you have something really useful coming out of it besides just document in or simple things you can do out of the box.
Yep.
So we have this flyer here we just came up with that shows the three kind of areas we're working in. One is Nitro Studio is like the underlying components of the application, which power up these business applications, which are similar to the ones listed here.
Right.
And then we also do a lot of custom solutions for people that involve all kinds of workflow processing. It could be managing insurance claims. It could be approval process for new hires. It could be any number of things that are sort of cumbersome and not working.
So generally, the things that people go in and you don't buy and deploy SharePoint because you want to have this big bulky platform out there. You're doing it to solve specific business problems. You guys have gone in and built these point solutions around each of the different areas, which integrate in, work with other platforms, but are run natively within the application.
Right. And a lot of people are moving surprisingly off of SaaS solutions because they want to go to single sign-on. And the SaaS solution is like this monthly fee that adds up over time. And also there's a lack of configuration abilities, whereas in our applications, being part of SharePoint and Office 365, built on the Nitro Studio, they're able to make changes to the form, changes to their workflow that adapt it for their own particular reasons, their own particular needs or requirements. So it's quite good. And our goal here, I think you've seen this, the three pillars concept. I give talks at shows on that. Yep. The idea is we empower users by making an attractive, engaging UI.
Right. Which is essential. They're not going to adopt it if it's not attractive.
That's right. They have to have the forms, you have to have portals, and that's part of it. Another is streamlining business processes by making easy to use workflow tools and having escalations, automations, assignments, whatever's needed according to the application.
Right.
And then all that works together with your reporting and analytics to drive continuous improvement, continuous cycle of improvement, so that your applications serve not just immediate purpose.
But as you learn and mature, because that's always the case, that you deploy something, you think this meets my needs, and then as you get in there and start using it, you're like, well, actually, what we really need, and you modify that, and it happens every time that you deploy an out-of-the-box solution. So there's going to be that refining as the needs, your requirements mature and change, and as the business needs change.
Exactly. What you don't know, unless you have some way of tracking the requests and how long it took to do it, who did it, how long, what's the number of requests we get the most, and that kind of thing. You can't really know what you need to improve. You know, it could be need to improve hardware, software. People may need training. It could be your procedures are out of date. So the applications provide not just immediate, resolution and need to resolve problems, but also the longer term, cycling back and saying, how can we make this process better?
Right. Where were people actually using these things? Who was using them? Where maybe in the middle of a single solution were people getting stuck? That might be an answer like, hey, we might need to go look at that process, look at that solution that we've deployed and modify it to unstick people from that process.
Exactly. And what this all drives ultimately is higher productivity, which means better profits, or if you're a nonprofit, it means better service to your members. So you're able to make your business more efficient in many ways by knowing where the stuff goes, the bottlenecks are.
Yep.
And that's what, not only do we provide the applications that power the resolution of issues and requests and problems, but also this continuous cycle of improvement. So that's what we're trying to make Office 365 and SharePoint do that with these applications.
That's excellent. Well, Scott, so how can people find you, find out more information?
Sure, we're on the web at www.crowcanyon.com. We're on Twitter, crowcanyonsw. You can call us at any of these. I don't know if they can see the phone.
Probably
number.
not.
Okay, but let's say 925-478-3110. Our email sales@crowcanyon.com. Many ways to get in touch with us.
Yeah.
And
how
find
about
out
yourself?
More.
People want to, start a fan base for the.
Well, we have a blog on our website. I write most of those articles.
Yeah.
Twitter. It's not. I don't really normally put my name on it, but it's more or less coming from me or one of me. So.
Yeah, we see the stuff that's out there. You can go find it at crowcanyon.com.
Yeah.
Definitely find it out there. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks a lot.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Don't lose your placemat.
My placemat, right? There we go.